Hey friend, it's Mobix Game and welcome back to another video. Just go ahead and leave a like for support and do make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. So let's go!
Sabotage Studios just revealed another trailer for their upcoming turn-based RPG, Sea of Stars. This is a game based on 90s classics, and it actually tells a story about the events of The Messenger, which is another game from Sabotage Studios. This one's set to launch sometime later next year, and it's coming to consoles and PCs. Nintendo Direct this year brought a lot of games to the table. Project Triangle Strategy was definitely one of the top 3. A tactical 2D RPG game from Square Enix with once again a new trailer. There is no official release date for this game just yet, but the company suggested a launch window inside 2022.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn!
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
If not the prettiest, one of the prettiest games out of E3 this year was a retro platformer going by Replaced, a game in which you play the role of an AI that finds itself trapped inside a human body. Replaced is coming to PCs and Xbox consoles only in 2022 sometime. Mecha Jammer was originally kickstarted around 5 years ago, when it was actually named Copper Dreams. It is now labeled as coming soon, and when it does come out, it'll be available on PCs only. Here's actually another look at this cyber-tactical open-world CRPG, and its brand new Deus Ex formula.
Maybe if you can infiltrate the factions, rob the syndicates, keep your team together, and stay alive, you might just find a way off this planet. Mecha Jammer.
But what happens if Dark Souls meets Tetris? Well, you get Loot Driver. At least that's what the developers came up with. Loot Driver is coming to Xbox and PCs only. It doesn't have a release date yet, and it's a procedurally generated action platformer with real-time combat, boss fights, and even puzzles. Just over a month ago, Regalia's developer Pixelated Milk revealed a brand new game going by SacriFire, a game inspired by classic JRPGs. SacriFire's Kickstarter campaign is actually now live, and there's a lot of details you can look into. The team behind this game is also aiming for a late 2022 release, and said it's coming to PCs and also consoles, including Switch. Songs of Conquest, on the other hand, was one of the most attractive trailers that came out of this E3. This game was first shown off 2 years ago and made a return this year with a release window and a gameplay footage. It's a turn-based strategy with a lovely pixel art and online multiplayer due out to PCs only sometime next year. Well, you all probably know about Metal Slug games for the run-and-gun shooting. However, the latest entry, Metal Slug Tactics, kind of changes things up a bit with a turn-based tactical gameplay. This game is coming to Switch and PCs sometime in 2022. We just heard it'll even add a roguelike element just to keep things as good as before. If all goes well, Bushiden will come to PS4 and PCs and Switch in just a few months. This game is definitely one of the better retro pixel arts that come to my mind, since it's actually got all the good elements of a classic platformer. Here's a new trailer for those of you who missed out. Personally waiting to see how things will turn out to be in the coming months.
A crack commando unit threw me in a prison for a crime I didn't commit.
You're under arrest for a crime you didn't commit!
How about an almost newly announced, still pixel art kind of platformer we'll check out on Metal. A game kind of inspired by Metal Gear series a lot, but not really. This game's got a free demo on Steam you can check out right now. On Metal is in development for PCs only, and it's also coming in just a few months, apparently.
Hey buddy, I have no paper.
Here you are.
You saved my ass, literally.
You stole a one-eyed man's patch?
That patch turned out to be handy to create a lethal weapon.
What were you gonna shoot? Pebbles?
Depleted uranium balls. The sewer was infested with assassin rats. Felt like I was a huge chunk of cheese.
Who's there? Damn cat. Who's there?
Another cat!
If you can't really remember, Last Night is a cyberpunk game that made a big splash with its initial trailer all the way back in E3 2017. No other trailers have been released since, but last year the developers finally came out and said this game will come out in about 2 years, meaning now you can expect a 2022 release at its earliest. Here's a trailer in case you've missed out on Last Night.
freedom.
Planned to arrive sometime in 2021 actually. For PCs, PlayStation 4 and Switch, Astral Ascent's been in development for a few good years now, the French developers of which just launched an updated demo for this fantasy adventure kind of game, in addition to a new trailer, and also asked for further support through their Kickstarter campaign. Check it out.
I promise you, one day, we will free ourselves.
During this June's Guerrilla Collective stream, developers Thinking Stars came up with another gameplay trailer for Anno Mutation. So the game is now set to release this year for the PlayStation 4, 5 and PCs as well. In case you haven't seen Anno, this game is an action-adventure with RPG elements that's been in the work for a few years now. No place for Bravery, on the other hand. I'd have to say the one hardcore action RPG in this list today is also launching on Switch and PCs later this year. This game is meant to be difficult, is what developers applied, but at the same time easy enough for all kinds of players. Let's check out the new trailer. Planned for PCs, Switch and other consoles as well, Tiny Thor is a 16-bit action platformer that draws inspiration from many games like Super Metroid, Mario Bros, Sonic, and even Shovel Knight. You can go ahead and find Tiny Thor and wishlist it on Steam right now, but the game has yet to receive a release date, so make sure to stay tuned. Fan of giant robots and old classic RPGs? You should definitely check out Chained Echoes, due out later this year for consoles and PCs. A playable demo for this game is also available on Steam right now, so do make sure to give it a try, especially if you're, I don't know, a Chrono Trigger fan like myself. They should make you feel right at home. Moving on, we have Soul Quest, which looks absolutely amazing. Personally quite hyped about this one in the coming months, but news about this game is just so scarce right now. All we know is that it's coming to PCs and that it looks mighty fine. What do you guys think?
Oh, you must be kidding me!
UNSIGHTED by Humble Games is another game you might want to keep an eye out for. This game is lining up for an autumn fall 2021 release. It is a Metroidvania style puzzle-oriented action RPG where you must explore this forgotten city and save your android friends. Check it out. Cleo, A Pirate's Tale was also successfully funded through Kickstarter, and it should finally appear on Steam December 12th of this year. It's a top-down pixel art adventure. There's a good mix of old school games going on here as well, with also a dose of action and a bunch of pirates as well. Check it out. Last but not least, here's a narrative-driven indie game going by Cats and the Other Lives, which basically gets you into the paws of a house cat. There is puzzles to solve aside from the usual attitude cats pull off all the time, which you get to pull now. This one's coming to PCs only for now in early 2022.